Sakafet YouTube, and let us make this gorgeous tiramisu. Guys, here is a quick ingredient breakdown. You're gonna need some mascarpone, some coffee. You're gonna need some icing sugar. I have some brandy or whatever alcohol you choose. I have some chocolate. I also have some Emilia double cream, some sponge fingers from Tesco, and we're gonna jump straight into it. So the first thing I did, I just added a little bit of water to the coffee. You can add as little or as much as you like. And I just went in with that brandy and mixed it in with my coffee. In a clean bowl, I'm now going in with my mascarpone. This is about 250 grams. I'm going to use all of it, and I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you will need your whisk, or if you have a hand mixer like I'm using here, you want to mix this on the lowest speed for about 2 minutes until it becomes a bit more manageable. So 2 minutes till it becomes softer and easier to work with. Once it's nice and soft, you just want to go ahead and set it to one side and just grab another clean bowl. And now we're going in with our Emilia double cream, okay? Now the ingredient list will be down below in the description box for exact measurements, okay? I'm also going in with my hand mixer again, and we just want to mix that up for about a minute. Not too long, just till it becomes nice and frothy before we go in with our icing sugar. I'm now going to give it a good mix using a spatula, because the one thing that I find is that whenever you're mixing powder with a hand mixer, sometimes it tends to get everywhere. Now bear in mind, you don't need to use a hand mixer. I just find that it works so much easier. But if you have a whisk, guys, definitely use what you have. It will just take a little bit more time, but you will definitely get there in the end. I also just mixed this in for about 2 minutes max, and then I set it to one side because now it's time to fold in the mascarpone and the double cream and icing sugar together. I also tend to do it in small batches, that way everything is nicely combined. So if you look, you can see that I add a little bit of the mix at a time, fold it in well until everything is nicely folded in together, okay? So I think that's definitely a technique you need to try. Once it's all in and nicely folded, you just want to set it to one side because we're actually going to put it into a piping bag. Now, if you don't have a piping bag, you can always just use a spoon. Guys, I'm just using fancy equipment here only because I already have it. You can get it online. You can get a big pack of 20 or more for less than £2. So it's definitely worth it if you're going to make this a lot. But if you're going to make this just this once, use a spoon. You don't really have to be too fancy. So I was only able to fit about half of my mix into the piping bag. That's fine. We can always top it up later. And here I have my sponge fingers. I'm actually going to be breaking them in two because it's going to be too long for the bottom of my cup. So this is what I'm doing. Now you can always just bake this into a big tray and you don't have to break it up, but it's fine. Just make it however you think is suitable for you. Now it's time for the fun part. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just dip that sponge finger in there about twice because you don't want to get it too soggy. It's gonna start breaking. So just dip it in about 2-3 times and then start layering the bottom of your cup, okay? I tend to just put about 4 half pieces, which is basically 2 of them broken in half. And then I just pipe some of that cream on the top till it's nicely hidden and just repeat the process, guys. This is very easy to do, so simple. I tend to go for about 3-4 layers and this is it. So just enjoy. So there you have it, my loves. This is it nicely layered. I have about 3 layers going on. As you can see, it looks so pretty. And I thought about putting another layer on top, but I thought maybe it will be too much. Bear in mind, this is supposed to be a cup per person. So I just went in with a little bit more cream on the top, and that one is nicely done. So I'm going to show you how I do another one. Just speed it up just a little bit. But I think you probably should have gotten the gist by now, because this is just so simple to do. I absolutely love it. And considering you guys have been asking me for more dessert recipes, 2021 is the year that I give the people what they've been asking for. So definitely start looking out for some dessert recipes from me. I'm going to try my best to put out at least once a week. So yeah, please hold me to it. So there you have it, my loves. We're all done. I was able to get about 3 servings out of the mix that I had. Bear in mind, if you want to make for more than 3 people, you can always increase the recipe by doubling or tripling, basically to your preference. Okay, so now we need to store it into the fridge. I'm going to go ahead and put some clear wrap on the top to keep it nice and sealed, nice and tight. And then we're going to store it in the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight. Now I'm making this about Saturday evening around 7 p.m. because this is going to be for Sunday dinner dessert. So I'm just going to pop them into my fridge and fight the urge to wake up at midnight to eat it, because this just looks so amazing and it smells even more amazing. So it's now 1 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. And it's dessert time. Oh my gosh, I've been looking forward to this all day, like all day. Couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm going to start by removing the clear wrap. And as you can see, it's nice and set. It's not wet at all. I think, to be honest with you, leaving it overnight just really helps all that flavor to settle, especially from the brandy and the coffee. Yeah, I think you will definitely enjoy it more overnight. I'm now dusting it with a little bit of hot chocolate. You can use cocoa, but I don't really like cocoa, so I'm using some hot chocolate instead and just dusting it over lightly. So as you can see, now it's finally done. It is done, ready to serve, ready to eat, ready to jump in, tuck in, whatever you want to say. But guys, this was just such a pleasure to do. Like I said, I will have some more dessert recipes coming this week and the following week. So yes, my loves, please stay tuned for that. Now I need to show you how amazing it's looking. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, so delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this tiramisu recipe. If you try it at all, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at TERRI-ANN'S Kitchen. It is a pleasure having you here, and you can always leave suggestions on what videos you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.